But then she did introduce me to this book that she had read before, and she wanted me to read it again. I'm like, Mom, could you leave me alone? Like, you know, I didn't even want to read like the GCSE books that we had to do last year, and I'm not going to read this one just for the sake of it. But I did see some of the results that she was getting, so I was like, okay, fine, let me just, you know, listen and read the book. I ended up reading it. It's called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I have it right here. I have it right here. It is an absolutely amazing book. I think one of the things that I took from reading it was that, you know, there is that divide in society. You know, there's 95% of people who, you know, they don't really know how to manage their money and keep it, you know, for themselves. You know, you're constantly paying so many bills, and when you're adult, and so much things happening. But then there is a 5% of people, or mainly like the banks and, you know, a bit large companies that are able to, you know, trade your money and make it, you know, into so much more in the markets, and then only give you a small portion of it, you know. And it's not necessarily the fact that they're smarter than us or anything. It's just that they have, you know, a strategy to make that money, you know. So I definitely wanted to be a part of that 5%.
Wow, and now you are, right? And now you're part of the 5%. And thankfully, your mom, you know, she really pushed you to read that book, because, you know, sometimes we think our parents, you know, they don't, you know, they're just pushy, or they you know, they're old school. But how do you feel now that your mum is, because, you know, when I was growing up, you know, and I love my mum to bits, but she didn't know about, you know, wealth strategy. She couldn't teach me how to get involved with investing because she had no idea herself. So how do you feel now that your mum has introduced this to you? Like, how grateful are you to the fact that now you are part of the 5%? You have read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and you're a trader, and you're only 17.
Yeah, I'm definitely really grateful. I feel like, you know, it's one of the things where I can literally say, you know, I did listen to her finally, and, you know, read the book, and, you know, it definitely changed the way I think about things and how I spend my money now. I spend it much wiser.
Nice, love it. And I dare ask this question, especially that I sense that Mum may be on this call, but who's the better trader out of you, and what's your trading style? Do you trade like your mum, or are you a trader slightly different to Mummy?
We're definitely very different traders. I'm very much more of a, you know, chill, laid back, you know, read the charts. It's copy and paste literally onto your phone, and, you know, everything's smooth sailing. Mother dear, she's lovely, but she trades gold with you as well, and she's very, you know, oh my gosh, there's a gold trade happening. It's just like very erratic, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is crazy. But yeah, I do think that we definitely work well together. We bounce off like each other and give each other trades and stuff. So it's definitely an interesting dynamic.
Love it, love it. And who's a better trader?
I mean, I think I'm the better trader, to be honest. Like, I just got in and I, you know, do the charts and stuff. You know, I'm just saying, but, you know, you're not getting trouble.
Oh wow! Can we give it up in the chats for Neve? We're going to be speaking to her in a little while, but give it up for her, and also big up to Mummy Charmaine for getting, you know, her daughter into these charts. So there's another lovely young lady that I'm about to introduce right now. Now this woman, she is already a beast. She has come in and she is trading like the banks, right? And so I want you to give it up for the one and only Cheyenne. Yo, Shy, are you there, girl?
I'm here. How are you, Nikki? Good?
I'm good. Talk to us a little bit about how old are you, how long you've been trading, and what's your favorite product?
Okay, so I am 18. I've been trading for about, I'd say, 2 weeks now. I think 2 weeks today, actually. It's my birthday in the trading industry. But yeah, I've been trading for about 2 weeks now, and I'm just loving it, really. Like, Nikki got me live trading within the first 3 days. There was no waiting about, really. And I've just loved it ever since. I personally love to use the harmonic scanner. That really helps me with my trades. It's basically just trading currencies to currencies, and it hasn't failed me yet, to be honest.
Let me see if you can pull up that harmonic scanner.
If you can.
Let's see. So you've never traded before, Shy, right? And 2 weeks ago, you've come in, within 3 days, you've started to trade the Forex and cryptocurrency markets live, not demo, live, and making
live. real money.
How is that even possible? Like, tell the people, you know, what's the system? How did you really get in and start to do this?
Okay, well, I first started looking at the education, the 100 series and 200 series. So that's on our academies. We can go on academies and look at it there, and then I just banged out my education, and I went on the other like utensils, I could say, tools and stuff that's on the website as well, that helped me know what good trades are. So here's the harmonic scanner that helped me a lot as an example. And all you had to do was really look at the D and where the D is at. For everyone can see the D, like put some sixes in the chat box if you can see the D. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So yeah, we have the D and then we have the TP1. If you can see the TP1, put some T's in the chat box, switch up a bit. There we go. All right, so you want to trade to the TP, right? That's where you want to get to. So you'll put in a sell trade, which makes it go down to TP, and you've made money. It's that simple. Like, you can place a trade within seconds. It's that simple.
Wow, amazing. I can't believe that you are trading like a boss, literally within, what, a couple of weeks of being in the family. Like, you are so coachable. You've listened, you've taken instructions, and you have done it just like that. What is your drive? What's your motivation? Why are you even like trading? Because a lot of people, I bought my houses before 21 years old, but I remember the struggle with adults saying, young people can't do it. And so that's why I'm passionate about, millennials especially. But what would you say is your drive? Like, why are you so hungry at such a young age?
Well, I first want to say thank you to you, my mentor, Nikki, because I feel like she gave me that push in the first 3 days to a week, even just pushing me. So I feel like without that team effort and without them group chats pushing me, I don't think I could have been able to be live within the first 3 days. So I want to say thank you, first of all. And then I would say my whys is I have a sister with sickle cell, and I want to make sure that I can pay for like her treatments. I make sure she's always straight. Like, I don't come from a family that's wealthy. That's not in my bloodline, and I'm trying to change that for everybody. So I want to be the first that kind of comes up, and yeah, boom, I can put everybody aside and make sure everyone's good.
Wow.
That's my way.
Give it up for Cheyenne, guys. Super ambitious young lady. And I'm just excited for her life, because she's coming in and she's ready to take the stage. She's ready to take it all the way, not just for herself, but for her family as well. And I'm just trying to see if we have a young man on this call who is the last person that I'm going to be inviting on. Let me see if I can find him. And this young man, not only has he been in, and I can tell you this, he's been in for just 10 weeks, right? Not only has he been in just for 10 weeks, he has not only come in and began to trade like a boss, right? He's already turned it into his own trading business. So now you see, when you come into this family, not only do we teach you how to trade, but we teach you how to turn your trading into a business where you now set up your own trading school. So this young man not only is a top trader, but he's now got his own trading school where he's brought in 30 individuals, and he is also teaching them to trade as well. And so I want you to put some flames and some number 7s in the chat for me right now, as we find out from this young man exactly what it is that drives him as a young man, especially from Southeast London, right? Where the stigma around young men is not always good. This young man has come in and decided that he's going to make sure that his legacy is a different type of legacy. So please, listen, this man is all about his money. His name is even Trey Money, right? Give it up in the chat. Trey, what's up, Trey?
Hey, you say you good, you're right, sis.
I'm good. I'm waiting for you to say boom, because you know I love it when you say
Hey, boom, let's go.
Right, so listen, we've gone through the harmonic scanner, we've gone through the go live sessions, but for you, you've taken it on another level, Trey. Like, what is your passion about really helping other people? And, you know, you've come in so quick. So for people that are on this call right now that want to run just as fast as you have, what would you give as advice? What's the advice to them? You know, where does your drive come from and how do you keep yourself focused?
Okay, so you definitely, when you come into this, you have to remember where you're coming from, definitely. And you have to ask yourself, do you want to be in this position you're in right now, next year, this time? Okay, and the way to get through it and not be in the same position is to listen to your mentors, personal development all the time. And you have to come in with a clean heart, 100%. If you want to build and you want to be able to teach people the same process, your heart has to be clean. You can't be doing it for the wrong reasons. But yeah, be hungry, be determined, remember why you're doing it, 100%. Listen to your mentors. You'll see the results you want to see. And it's that easy, 100%.
Wow, amazing. And so you've come in, you've broken records since coming in. Tell everyone, like, where does it come from? What's your goal for this year? What are you really trying to achieve?
So by the end of this year, I'm really trying to see P5 Chairman 10. It's not a joke. We need to run it up. But in terms of my team, the hunger comes from them now because, all right, your first 3 people, it's nice, you know, you're building your business, you're learning how to trade. But once you realize that, no, you got something here, self-belief, that's where it comes from. Self-belief is powerful. So yeah, believe in yourself 100%. Everybody has the same 24 hours. Put the work in. Put the work in. Everybody wants financial freedom, but nobody wants to put the work in to get it. But we can do it. We got the brain. We all got the same brain. Do you understand? So yeah, just believe in yourself and go and chase it, 100%.
So the website is locked. It is a members only club, but how does individuals get involved? What do they need to do? And how much does it cost for our system? Because usually trading education costs between 10 to 20, sometimes 30,000. I don't know if anyone on the call has ever paid for a trading course. Type in the chat if you ever have. But you know, when I last checked, you're looking at 15 to 28,000 for a month course. So these things are normally expensive. So how does a young man like you get involved into such an elite club like trading? How can we get in and how much does it cost?
Okay, so quickly, thankfully, I got invited in, stepped in the room, energy positive, couldn't say no. So when I signed up, I paid, at the time, it was an initial fee of £180. But with the price going down for Great British pounds at the moment, I think it's closer to the 200 bracket. So we say 180 to 200, one-time payment, right? So that's for the first 30 days. And if you say, okay, yeah, you like the tools, you like the process, you like the mentorship, which you will, you come, you join the family, and then from then on, you only pay £130 per month. And what's brilliant about that, they give us freebies. And everybody likes freebies, right? So they say, yeah, I know everyone likes freebies. Put fire if you like freebies. I definitely do. So they say, if you get 2 people, you no longer have to pay your monthly subscription. And like I said, clean heart, right? Do it for the right reasons. 2 people you trust, 2 people you want to see their life change for the better. Invite them to this opportunity also. Allow them to join the family. And from then on, if you want to build like I did, I took that opportunity. I want to business out of this. Go on and just get those numbers monthly. It starts 3 people, $150 in your account, weekly payments, right? 12 people, $600. All right, beautiful. It's beautiful because you're getting paid to help people and you're doing it with a clean heart. Remember, a clean heart always. But yeah, that's just, and it goes on and on. The numbers don't stop there, but we won't get into it now. There's no need, but that's how you sign up. That's the process to join the family.
Clean heart. Wow. Clean heart. Clean heart. Can we put some flames in the chat for Trey? Like, I get so emotional when I see young people, you know, with a business mindset. And you know, I'm super excited for you guys that are on this journey, that are on this call, because you are connected to greatness. You're connected to individuals that want to see you win. I want to come back to Cheyenne and ask Cheyenne. No, I'll come back to Nevaeh first, and ask her, you know, what do you say to people? And I've had this is a personal thing, right? I've had this when I was younger, and I said, look, I'm going to be a millionaire. What do you say to people that don't believe in yours? Believe that young people actually can, because you're blessed, right? You've got a mum that has pushed you in. Like she said, by hell or high water, you will learn this skill because it is going to change your life. But what do you say to some people that don't have that type of support? You know, why is it important to get involved into this? And can they really do it? Is it that simple?
I feel like it's just to do with, you know, kind of what Trey said, where do you see yourself in the future? Do you really want to be, you know, in the situation that you are in now? And especially with what's happening, there are so many people that, you know, maybe don't have jobs anymore. And it's like, you know, having more than one income is better than having one or none, you know. And I feel like as young people that we do get, you know, put down a lot, and we do have that stigma around us. But I feel like, as you know, we are growing up with technology, so it's kind of it aids us to be able to, you know, break through that, you know, stereotype, and be able to, you know, just say to ourselves, I did this for me and my family and my friends around me.
Wow, amazing. I'm going to go back to Trey. Trey, you there? Let me see if I can unmute him. What do you say to those young men that are on the call right now saying, you know, I've been in trouble before, or, my family don't really believe in me, you know, I'm not probably in the right environment right now. Is this really another way for them to get out? What do you give advice to young men that maybe don't feel confident about themselves, how they can begin to change their lives?
100%, no matter what you're doing, doesn't matter where you're from, what struggle, even if you're not coming from a particular struggle that you deem a struggle to other people, it's your own thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, something you want to come out of, just take that step. It's so easy. You can literally wake up tomorrow. Forget waking up tomorrow. After this call, take that step. It's that easy. It is so easy. But from then on, like I said, the people behind you in this family, they're going to hold you. They're going to keep you strength-wise strong. So yeah, you can do it. Just take the step.
Thank you. And last but not least, Cheyenne. Cheyenne, girl, what do you say to the ladies out there that are thinking, can I really do it? Is it for me? What do you say to them?
It's for everybody and anybody. If you want to make that money and you want to make a change, it's for you. Like, it's not that hard to learn. I literally just gave you an example of how you can make money within seconds. That is minor. If you really want to be somebody and make substantial amounts of money and change your life, then get on it now.
Wow. Give it up for our young people. These are the people that are they're the future, right? They are the future. And I'm super proud of all three of you, and, you know, and the people that you have coming in with you. If you're currently on this call right now, or you're watching this from Cheyenne, Nevaeh, Trey, or anybody else, they love and respect you. They want you to win. They want to put you onto something that can help you, that they believe that you can do it, right? $235 gives you access into the tools, access into the system. There's no tie-in. So if you don't like it within 7 days, you get a full refund, you get your money back. That's the worst case scenario. But the best case scenario, you like it, you love it, and you stay for 30 days and you begin to make your money. After that, you can resubscribe for only $174, or you can introduce two and you're free. It's very, very simple, right? Really simple system. We have made sure here at the Wealthier World that when you come in, we give you a system, a blueprint right from the beginning, all the way to getting you to start trading within 24 hours. The system works. We have, you know, the over 50s, we call them the golden ages. We got people up to age 80 currently trading, right? And we have, you know, down to my 9-year-old son is also trading. So their age is no barrier, age is no limit. But we are investing in these young people for the future, because they are indeed the future. So get back to the individual that put you onto this and ask them for the link to get you started, so that you can make it happen for yourself. If you're on this call for the very first time and you've never been on here before, type in the name of the person who put you on. Type in the name of the person who put you on, so we can just celebrate them, to let them know that, you know what, they've had your back, they've thought about you. Don't be shy. I know, you know, it's not a cool thing to talk into a chat box, but I want you to type in the chat. Let me see who put you on to this call so that we can really celebrate you. We can really help you to feel comfortable in the family, right? Excellent, excellent. So is that Shy? Is that Shy? Hello, Shy. You were the first one to step out. Shy, you were the first one to step out. Is it Shy? Am I saying it right? Put a number 1 in if that is correct. Shy, I want to bless you today because of your, your boldness. And being bold means that sometimes opportunities come once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime, Shy. And so I want to ask you today, are you serious? Because if you are serious, I want to give you a blessing today. I want to bless you today live on this call. Shy, are you serious? Or we're going to move on to somebody else. How serious are you, Shy? Put in a number 1. If you are serious, if you're serious about this, I want you to just drop a number 1 in the chat for me. If you are serious, we're going to make it happen for you. I want to make it happen for you. I want to help you. I want to sow a seed into your life today. And so we're all going to celebrate Shy right now because I want to pay for his first month. Shy, if you are serious and you're dedicated and you are ready, I will pay for your first month so that you can join the family and you can be a legacy within your family, right? I want you to type in, how old are you, Shy? Because this is about change. This is about enabling us to be able to help individuals, right? To be able to show that this thing works. This thing works for those that want to work it. And so we want to shout out to Shy. He's going to be a testimony. And we're going to watch him and we're going to support him and watch his growth, right? How old is Shy? Someone type in the chat for me. Guys, this thing that we call Forex is needed. 21 years old. This is needed. When I was 21, I had 3 houses by that time, right? But they wrote me off. All I needed was a leg up. All I needed was a mentor. All I needed was someone to bless me, someone to show me that there's another way. And so, Shy, if you want to get plugged in today, get back to Amina. And I want to make sure that I send over that money so that you can get yourself started, right? You get yourself started. We're sowing seeds right now on this Manifesting Millennials call. This is a call to all the young people that have ever been told that they do not amount to anything and that they can't achieve. You can achieve and you can succeed. And we understand that as young people, you do have, things that go on. You see, sometimes parents say, oh, what have you got stressed about? You have no bills, you have this. But you do have stuff going on. You do have, things that need to be worked out in your head. And when you come into the Wealth Your Wealth family, not only do we give you, the way to make money financially, but how to get a grip to your head. This is mind, body, spirit, and soul. And so we welcome you into the family. We thank you for all your hard work. Thank you to, again, Cheyenne, Nevaeh, Trey, for putting the young people on the map. Shout out to them. You can follow us, type in your IGs. You can follow us, me at Nikki Knows Now. We got Trey Money, we got Nevaeh and Cheyenne. Type your Instagrams in the chat, right? And you can follow us and follow the journey. We're going to keep you updated around Shy because we're going to follow him. We're going to make sure, and I know Amina's going to look after and we make sure that there is a movement for the young people. Where my young people at, yo? Let's go. It's time. It's time. It's time. Take care, guys. Have an absolutely beautiful Friday. Shy, get stuck into your training modules, and we're going to have you trading by Monday when those markets reopen. Take care, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a manifestation of millennials, and we're not going to stop until we start to create multi-millionaires in the millennials section. So let's go. Let's make it happen. Take care, guys.